Welcome to this guided meditation. Feel flow based on the Unified Mindfulness system. The Feel Flow practice offers the label of flow or feel. And we're going to use concentration to turn towards flow in the sensory experience in your body. Clarity to get sensory clarity on that sensory experience that you are turning towards, and equanimity, allowing yourself to accept what flow looks like and how it shows up to you in those sensory signals. And flow can be described as any change that you notice, even the most subtle change, contraction or expansion, fading and returning. In the sensory category of feel, so in the somatic body, so physical sensations, and the emotional sensory experience within you. So any change, pronounced or subtle, within the sensory category of feel emotionally, or the physical sensations somatically in the body, is what you're going to turn towards. Bring sensory clarity to, getting curious about how you're experiencing this and what you're experiencing, and then equanimity to whatever shows up for you. And these labels can be said out loud or in your head as feel or flow. And welcome to this meditation. Stretching up, allowing your posture to be alert yet restful. And on your next exhale, dropping your shoulders down, softening the belly, softening the jaw, maybe opening it wide, stretching it side to side, dropping the tongue down from the top of your mouth to the bottom. Bringing your breath and your awareness. Breath falls in the feel category. You're welcome to close your eyes or leave them open in this practice. As you return to the breath, noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Noticing with the rise, and it's an expansion, and with the fall, it's a contraction. Inhaling to expand, exhaling to contract. This can be described as flow. The movement, even the most subtle, gentle rhythm of the breath, represents flow. And as you may have other sensory signals, drawing your attention and your awareness away from the breath, that's okay. That's equanimity, bringing that whatever is happening, whatever's showing up for you, it's all okay. And on your next exhale, either keeping your awareness on the breath or noticing within the feel sensory category. So again, that's physical, somatic sensations or emotional presence, even neutral or subtle. Allowing your awareness, your attention to turn towards it. Noticing if there's any change, any movement, any impermanence, subtle contraction, expansion. Somatic sensory signals can look like throbbing, so the contracting and expansion of throbbing as a physical sensation, tingling, itching, stinging. And with every second or third breath, if something else comes in your awareness or draws your attention, another sensory signal within the feel, so emotional or somatic, turning towards that. As you're detecting this impermanence within you, as you're detecting flow, continuing to place your full attention on that sensory experience. The experience of subtle change somatically and emotionally, or more pronounced flow or change. And always remembering you can return to the breath or your heartbeat, and noticing the flow in those. And as your full attention is on flow, noticing as you get clarity on those sensory experiences, tracking how that flow is experienced by you moment to moment. So you're turning towards it as you have it come into your awareness, placing your full attention on it. We're meeting our minds in the see and the hear, so any visual or inner chatter or external with equanimity. We're meeting it with it's all okay, allowing it to be present without trying to control it or change it. And then turning our attention towards flow in the body and emotionally. Tracking it, so watching it either contract, expand, or maybe even fade slightly in its presence. And continuing to bring that equanimity to it. That acceptance of whatever shows up. No need to change it, control it. Everything is okay. So you may notice that you're getting absorbed in the flow, that you're feeling it through the body, almost like a bubbly or a tingly feeling of movement, this synergy and rhythm, even just within the breath and your heartbeat. As you notice and place your full attention on flow through this sensory experience that's ever shifting. You may be experiencing it in one location in the body or within one emotion. You may be noticing the flow in the intensity as it's contracting, expanding, or fading. And just a reminder to continue to practice equanimity, to be gentle with yourself, to start over as many times as you need. Giving yourself the room to be open to flow, to impermanence, to change within you, even the most subtle. Get curious about it. Welcome it. An emotional flow, it may be noticing more intense or less intense emotions, that it may spread, that it may dissipate, or that it's moving from place to place. You can find flow in unpleasant or pleasant sensations. Noticing in pain, there may be throbbing, contracting and expanding of some kind. Even in soreness, we can notice this in the body. And same with pleasant sensations. Noticing the flow within them, getting curious about it, turning towards it, tracking it. We may even notice the flow of us sinking into relaxation, restfulness. Or again, back to what we've been practicing here so far, which is as our attention shifts from place to place, we're tracking the shifting. We're tracking that attention moving in the body and in our emotions and overall in our human experience from a sensory perspective. And as we begin to end our practice, remembering we can carry this awareness of flow in our daily lives, noticing change within us, knowing that nothing lasts forever. Not the bad feelings or sensations, as our mind may judge them as bad, and not the good either, which should offer you some relief. Thank you. When you're ready, opening your eyes.